Hey guys, Jay from Jay's Gaming here, playing Minecraft. Let's go do a Let's Play. We're gonna go here and just gonna build. I was in the middle of
tonight. Now, in November, Syria did dismantle chemical weapons production facilities, which was seen as the first real test of this new deal. The hope was to remove all the dangerous chemicals by the end of tonight. They're going to miss that. But inspectors aren't blaming anyone.
But we were making a villager hotel. That's right. Move out of the way, Steve.
Has said, though, that it is the
responsibility of the Assad
regime to transport all the chemical weapons to seaports for destruction.
You sit down, Max, and Steve, you just
Syria is still an active war zone.
That's the best thing about dogs. You can make them sit.
Syrian rebels. They've also seen a real rough winter the past sort of 2 months or so, which is also complicated.
Out of this wood,
throw in, of course, the fighting, and that makes it a really difficult
I love this
atmosphere to move chemical weapons around, to get inspectors.
We're gonna make it kind of small.
Equipment in and out of there, so it is a challenging task. But inspectors are stressing that they are making real progress, and they are blaming the Assad regime. By all accounts, the Assad regime is acting in good faith, that they are working with the international community to remove these chemical weapons. But John, given the history of
do a response if you can. Do a response video to this.
Out of Syria,
show me what you are making.
About whether or not Assad will actually dismantle his entire regime. The plan is still, they say, on pace for it to be dismantled by June of 2014. Though, John.
And he is still hanging on to power there in Syria. Counterpower.
So I'm not really going to be talking in this video.
Raise a glass to toast the new year tonight. A new study suggesting your favorite vino may actually be good for your health. Our doc explains just ahead. Plus, as we count down to 2014 here in the U.S. and look at some amazing
Good dogs.
New
You
Year's
guys are sitting
displays.
down. Finally, they like to run around and play and stuff. I don't have anybody's dogs. I don't think anybody's dogs are lazy.
I tried so hard to forget what it felt like when someone told me I had colon cancer.
They had a follow-up CAT scan which showed that it had gone to her liver.
We needed a second opinion. That's when our journey began with Cancer Treatment Centers.
This could be exhausting.
One of our questions was, how are we going to address
when you have to like build something? It could be very exhausting.
I think we could do both surgeries together. I love that.
To find out more about our unique treatment options for complex and advanced stage cancer, go to cancercenter.com. You'll be able to see our treatment results for many types of cancers and how they compare to national averages. You can also
no, here's the door.
Our teams of physicians and clinicians are experienced and compassionate, bringing you a level of care you won't find anywhere.
These people are saints.
They're saints. Every minute counts when you're fighting complex or advanced stage cancer. So please call or visit cancercenter.com today. Appointments are available now. Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Care that never quits.
New Year's Day, shake off the holiday sting with a double shot of O'Reilly. At one, it's our most compelling stories of the year. Then we're seeing stars when the factor goes Hollywood.
Now everyone who uses catheters can get a better catheter with Liberator Medical's free catheter sample pack. There's the all-new compact catheter for women, the self-lubricated catheter, the closed system catheter, the polished eyelet catheter, the discreet pocket catheter. Call for your free catheter sample pack with free shipping. Call 1-800-575-8651, 1-800-575-8651, or visit tdcams.com.
Was the holiday season and the family was out, joyously celebrating without worry or doubt. CPI was installed earlier that day to keep them safe while at home and safe while away.
Yeah.
They're protected from
Hopefully that looks good in there.
treasures, their presents, and more. Installed for free with a small monthly fee to monitor their home against fire and burglary. Bring peace of mind this holiday and protect what you buy. Empower your life and call CPI.
Now everyone who uses catheters
Really?
can
I
get a
always
better
break
catheter
things
with
moving.
Liberator Medical's
So
free catheter
whenever I'm
sample
building,
pack.
I like
There's the all-new
I like
compact
creative
catheter for women,
and
the
survival. The
self-lubricated
both of them are
catheter,
really
the
fun.
closed system catheter, the
Wow,
polished
this
eyelet
actually looks
catheter,
pretty
the
cool.
discreet pocket catheter. Call for your free catheter sample pack with free shipping. Call 1-800-575-8651, 1-800-575-8651, or visit tdcams.com.
I grew up in the housing projects of Cleveland. I didn't even know that life could be any better than it was education for me has been a way to get away from
I'll finish
the agony of
this.
what was normal life. I want to be able to impact the community, not just look back on where I came from, but to reach back to where I came from and pull some people up with me. My name is David, and I am your dividend.
Tens of millions around the world are already bringing in the new year. Crowds in Auckland, New Zealand, kicking it off with a fireworks display from the iconic Sky Tower. Over in Australia, folks there gathering around Sydney Harbour for this always brilliant display. Love that harbour bridge. In Japan, monks at a temple in Tokyo ringing a large bell to mark the start of 2014 there. And in China, millions gathering at the waterfront in Shanghai for this spectacular light show. And as the clock runs out on 2013 back here in the States with a live look at New York City's Times Square, how about celebrating with Bill Hemmer and Elizabeth Hasselbeck for the All-American New Year special? The party starts 9 Eastern tonight, right here on Fox News Channel.
Sounds good to me. And maybe you plan on a champagne toast at midnight or a glass of wine with dinner. A new study shows doing that could boost your immune system and help fight off infections. Everything in moderation, of course. Dr. Kevin Campbell is a cardiologist and assistant professor of medicine at the University of North Carolina. Good to see you, Doc.
Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. First of all, what kind of wine are we talking about? Is it white or red or just red?
Well, we know
Go
that red
make
wine
them
has
stop.
very important health benefits. It's been shown
so
to
guys, in the
decrease your
comments
risk of heart
below,
attack and
I'm
stroke.
not just,
Actually, some substances in the red
I'm not
wine
ending
that
the
have
video right
actually
here,
shown
but
to
just
prevent
saying.
certain types of cancer. This particular study that we read about today
Comment below what
actually
we should
used
do
an
next, what game we
ethanol-like
should play next,
solution,
what should
in
we
the
make in
animal model.
Minecraft.
Okay, so
What should
just
we
red
do
or
next?
is white in there as well?
You know, it's mainly the red wine. The white wine doesn't have the same substance, a chemical in the wine that's going to make the difference in promoting health.
And how much wine are we talking about? Are we talking about one or maybe a glass and a half or 2 glasses dinner every night? Well, what are we talking about here, Doc?
Well, interestingly, we are talking about
And
what is
sorry, this
defined
could
as
be
moderate
boring
alcohol consumption.
right now,
And if
but
you look
you
at the Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, they define moderate alcohol consumption as no more than 14 drinks a week or 7 a day in one day for a man, and 7 drinks a week for a woman, no more than 3 in a day. So that's actually quite a lot in terms of moderate.
You can have a
think of
glass
that
of
as
wine
little
every
heavy.
night then.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
So
Doc. Wait, I'm sorry, we have a little delay here. Go ahead, I apologize.
No. The important thing to remember about this is that what they found is that when they used this alcohol substance in this animal model, these animals found that they boosted their immunity. In fact, they had a better, more active immune system than animals that were just drinking sugar water. However, it has to be moderate use because of the fact that in the heavier animals, the ones that had much higher alcohol levels, they actually had depressed immunity. So it's a fine balance, just like everything else we see.
Everything in moderation, because of course, I mean, it makes sense though. If you drink too much, then you're going to break down your system. And then you have less of an ability to fight off any sort of things that are out there to try to attack your body. So bottom line is the takeaway, it's in moderation, so you're okay with a glass of wine at night or, but the bottom line too, Doc, we're talking about still you have to be careful in terms of making sure that you keep yourself healthy overall. Doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to have a glass of wine every night, so now I can just go out and, not wear proper clothes in the winter and get cold, etc. You know what I mean? It's all an overall health plan here, right?
Exactly.
Science.
All about
As you can see,
lifestyle
there's my village over there.
diet and exercise.
There's the zoo that I'm working on, and here's the science lab that I did a couple weeks ago. Sorry, I'm really tired.
However, heavy drinking and
It's
driving,
really
all
big
of the
from
things
this
that we
view.
must avoid, obviously, are dangerous for us.
Congratulations.
And
Thank you
I
guys.
want to go back and make sure people realize that we're talking about red
The
wine
video
here.
of
You
me
said that white wine
showing
doesn't have
that
the same
science
benefit.
lab
And we're
off
not necessarily
got
talking about
20
liquor
views,
either.
and
We're
it's
not
the
talking
highest
about vodka
views
or
we got on a
beer
video.
and things like that, correct?
That's exactly
Which is
right.
crazy
The cardiovascular
for us.
benefit
We
is
just
typically
started
red
this
wine.
like 2 weeks
There
ago.
is a study that looked at liquors
And in total,
and how
we had
they boost
97
immune function, and
views.
that actually was proven
But only 3
moderate
subscribers
alcohol
and 1
consumption,
like.
meaning blood alcohol
Isn't that weird?
content of 0.02 to 0.04.
Hopefully we'll get
where you're
more.
not above the
Oh,
legal limit
crap.
to drive or anything of that sort, seem to help promote immunity. Above 0.08, which is above the legal limit to drive, tends to actually hamper our ability to fight infections and can actually hurt our livers and our overall body function.
Indeed. All right, Dr.
Sorry, whenever I'm
Kevin,
building,
always good
I
to talk
do
to
not
you.
like it to
Appreciate the
rain.
information
The
you,
rain
gave
just
us
annoys
this
me.
afternoon.
The sound of it.
Happy New Year
Also,
to you.
Happy New Year to you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
So we're going to ring in that new year in a little over 12 hours. You might know that my oldest son Josh graduated West Point a couple of years ago. He is currently a first lieutenant serving in Afghanistan. So as we get ready to wind down that longest of our nation's wars in 2014, he and his fellow soldiers from Task Force Guardian got together to wish all of you the best. Hey Dad, just want to say hi to you and everybody else back home. I love you and I miss you all. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Rich Martin, and on behalf of all
sorry,
the
it could be
families
boring
of
in
the
this
601st
episode,
Aviation Support Battalion, Forward
but
Forward, Decatur,
I thought that you
Afghanistan.
guys would want to see.
Back home. Happy New Year! And the same to you guys.
So yeah.
And while you are so proud, I know you're proud of all of the men and women out there, but I can see you beaming, especially because of your son.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry I was on a phone call. And also, let me just show you this so far. Almost done with it, but I'm not going to finish it right now. Just in front of it.
That is tremendously dangerous. So
I'm gonna put more hexagons up here.
Very much so, very much so.
So yeah,
In the
it's
past,
gonna
you know,
look
when he first
awesome.
took office, it was the Republicans who had driven the economy into the ditch. Even recently, the shutdown of
So,
government
yeah,
was
see you
part
guys
of
next
the,
time. Subscribe
speech he
to
was
become
giving
a
about Obamacare.
today.
The blame always went
And a
elsewhere.
like would be
Do you get the sense that,
appreciated.
that this time around, I mean,
And,
this term ahead,
only
he's going
like
to be reaching out to
if
Republicans,
you
or will it
enjoyed.
be more confrontation? Oh, I think it definitely will be more confrontation. That's really unfortunate